Brothers, what's going on? I got you guys with an incredible video. Today, we're going to be touching on the 3 reasons you're not with your dream woman. And I'm also going to give you guys practical advice, and this is all from the school community, link below. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, you're a nice guy. Being a nice guy and being a kind guy are 2 very different things. When it comes to being a kind guy, you're transparent, you're congruent, meaning that your words actually match how you feel in your heart. But when you're a nice guy, you're counterfeit. You say the right things to please people, but you don't even believe what you're saying. You're the same person that you'll give someone a compliment, go to the bathroom and cuss them out. All kinds of nastiness that you don't actually think when you see them in their face, just to have a certain type of view to please them. And believe it or not, the dangerous thing about being a nice guy, especially in dating, is because nice people, what they do is they don't say what they want, and they get mad at the other person when they don't get what they want. The Bible says you have not, for you ask not. So when you look at being a nice guy, they don't even mention the things that they want. For example, you're married, you want your wife to make breakfast, and you don't even tell her, and you're mad at her for never making breakfast. How does that make sense? There's an art to communication that starts from actually telling people what you want. And you'd be surprised at how much the world would actually open up to you if you said what you want and you walked with who you really were, not who you thought people wanted you to be, right? Number 2, you don't work on yourself. Brothers, if you don't put in any work in yourself, how can you expect someone to desire you? Do you want someone to desire, quick question. Let's imagine you're a father. Would you want your own daughter to go ahead and go after a man who doesn't put any work in? A man who shows up to the job interview of life all dusty, all beat up? A man who pulls up and he hasn't brushed his teeth? He hasn't flossed in years? He doesn't know what a breath mint is? He doesn't know what a shower is? His hair is all kinds of messed up? Guys, this is not a job interview for a horror movie. This is a job interview for dating. You have to put your best foot forward, and you have to be about something. And when you don't dress to impress, or when you don't even work on yourself at all, I'm not saying you're always going to be on your A game, but you ain't even on your B game. You're on your F game. What are we doing here? And I'm telling you guys, if you don't put in any work, how can you expect someone to take you seriously? Seriously. Number 3, you don't believe in yourself. And of course, if you don't put in work in yourself, you don't believe in yourself, right? And why belief is so important is because you've heard this cliche so many times, that perception is reality. The way you talk to other people, it really affects how they view you, and it really affects what they believe about you. You can have the best deal as far as what a man can offer to the very exact type of woman, but if you don't package it well, if you don't talk the part, she's not going to believe that. And why would she? And you have to understand that we're walking billboards, and when we don't articulate who we are, when we talk with a lack of a belief, we walk around with our shoulders slacked, our heads looking down, like we're afraid to look someone in the eye because they're going to come up and slap us upside the head. What are we doing? How in the world can someone actually look at you and believe, oh yeah, that man's gonna be something? And I'm not saying to do it for other people to believe you're gonna be something, but I'm telling you that if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? Because you have to understand this, people view you through the lens that you view yourself. If you view yourself as a failure, you know what you're gonna do subconsciously? You're gonna articulate in ways through your body language and ways through talking to people that you're a failure. What you really believe in about yourself is actually what ends up being your reality, because no one's gonna believe in you more than you're gonna believe in you, other than God. So guys, as promised, I have 3 practical tips for you guys. Ways for you guys to actually level up on all these 3 areas. Here's number 1. When it comes to being a nice guy, one practical thing you can do is start making more eye contact. Start looking people in the eye. And when you want to have a conversation, focus on what you genuinely actually believe about the person. Write down 3 ways that you're people pleasing, 3 things that you hate that you do, that you cringe about, that you keep on doing, and try your best not to do those 3 things, and make eye contact, and try to minimize your conversations to actual authentic words. Number 2. Brothers, when it comes to working on yourself, hit the gym. That's a great way to work out. That's a great way to put in work on yourself. And while you work out more and more, you're going to understand that you're actually someone who can put in the work. You're actually someone who can grow. And that confidence is going to help you to be better in other areas of life. Number 3, when it comes to believing in yourself, read more. And out of all the books, my favorite book is the Bible, because that is a book where you can actually see what God says about you. And when you hear David, the same scrawny little kid that slew a giant, when he says that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and how God's thoughts about us exceed all the sands of all the world, no wonder he could do all kinds of things like he did. And I'm telling you guys, you look at David, how he lived his life, that's a life of a man with confidence, with belief in himself. So I want you guys to get in reading, especially in the Bible. But I want you guys to apply these 3 things, change your life. And if you guys want a community of people on the same journey towards dating women that they actually desire and changing their lives and being married, happily married with a beautiful woman that they love and actually enjoy being with, join the school community. But other than that, hope you guys have a blessed day. Hope you guys take it easy. Peace out.